This morning finds me working on a Petite Picasso bracelet in shades of blue. This is a special order that I'm trying to get out for a friend. You might be asking, what is a Petite Picasso? Well, it's made the same way as our regular Picasso bracelets, only you use a smaller seed bead to give it a more delicate look. I am using a sapphire super duo with an AB finish. I'm using a matte finish royal blue and a matte finish gold super duo as well. And I'm joining them together with a size 11/0 seed bead in a gold matte finish. I begin the bracelet by measuring out about 30 inches of a fire line. I'm using black here, and I take 2 needles, size 10, and I will put my thread guard on it and bring them down so that both sides are even. I find that the beginning and the end of making this bracelet are the trickiest parts. Once you get your thread guard on, you will need to put a super duo on and tie an over-under knot on the super duo twice so that you really get that bead set in place. Then you will go up through the super duo with one of your needles into the thread guard again and bring it down on the other side. And then you will do this on the next side as well. So you will notice how I make my knots. I take one of the needles and I wrap the thread around the needle twice, and then I pull it evenly from both sides, and that makes a perfect over-under knot. If you're wondering what the little purple square is in the center of the mat, that's to tell me where I need to keep my hands so that you can see them when I'm working. I told you I would figure out how to get that done. Now be patient with yourself as you're getting your needles back up through the 2 little holes to go back into the thread guard. The knots sometimes get in the way and it causes a little trouble. I have found that if I try one side and it doesn't work, I move it to the other side, and eventually it gets through the knot and into the thread guard and back around. This makes for a really strong connection when you put your clasp on. If you haven't already, please take a moment and like and subscribe. Thank you. And now we're ready to begin beading. I'll start with the 11/0 matte gold seed beads because I've got the super duo already on there. Then I'm sure you noticed on the mat that I had laid out the pattern I wanted to use. I will follow that pattern until I have made this bracelet 6 1/4 inches long. Remember to measure your jump rings and your clasps so you know the length, and take that into consideration when you are bead weaving this piece. matter of following your pattern till you get the appropriate length. You will put the thread guard on exactly the same way at the other end. Turn your piece and start back up. Only this time, you are using one side at a time, tying a knot between the beads every 4th to 6th bead. This is a precaution in case your thread breaks to hold your pieces in place. The Petite Picasso should be in the shop later this month, just in time for holiday shopping. Have a great week, y'all. Kathryn, CircleArtDesigns.com.